Hello, hello, everybody. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, let's see. I think I'm mostly centered in this camera. At least it looks like I am. I've been really trying to test out where I am, where I'm looking, how I'm looking, and it's still definitely a work in progress. But I did get all my hair cut. At least if you saw the picture I posted about going live and whatnot, my hair was still really long. I hate getting close to mullet hair. It's the worst. I also got the beard shaved up because I always usually let that get like really low and scraggly. But it's actually looking really good. I actually hadn't looked at my beard too much since getting it trimmed up, and it looks nice. It's really nice. It's fun. It's good. It's good. It's good. Feeling good about it. Liking it. Loving it. Getting more of it. Alrighty. So we are back, everyone, with some more Astroneer. I'm going to get my thoughts together. We're going to do this. Am I unmuted? I unmuted myself. Excellent. Okay. Double checking everything. Okay, we're good. We're good. I did everything right. Okay. Whoa. Excuse me. That was awkward. Alrighty. Oh, I have a cave too. Okay. Alright. So we made a platform. Did it finish? It did. Alright. This is like the worst place for a base. What was I thinking? Maybe we should have made it closer to the portal here. All right. Good enough. We're gonna work it out. All right. I think that's the front side. We can move it after. It doesn't matter. That's actually the back side. I'm awesome. Here we go. Alrighty. That's still chugging along. Oh, I don't have any open connectors for you over here. Well, you're going all the way back here then. Just walk it on over. Slowly walking it on over. We got it. We got it. And scoot. There it is. Perfect. That's the placement sound. Okay. Steel. I think we also need rubber, but if we make a giant one, then iron, carbon, and argon. I can do iron. I believe I can do iron. Argon, it depends on what's in this system, or in this planet's atmosphere. We're doing one of these because I have no space. Okay. We're going to go down in this cave and try and find some more stuff. I think we have steel on this moon. I'm pretty sure it has steel. So we're going to go looking for that. Where did I put that cave? Lost it already. There we go. We're gonna find some steel and we're gonna see if we can make an extra large. I would like to make well, wait a minute. How big of a platform do you need for an extra large thing? I might be going overboard with this. I just want to make a working base, and there's a lot of junk around. He brought me two. Brother, if you're still there, remind me if I wanted to make an extra large or an... Because do we need an extra... We would probably need an extra large platform for this, correct? Or it would stand to reason. 2 iron, 2 ceramic. Okay, that's also doable as long as we have iron and we can get ceramic out of the centrifuge. Okay, I don't know if this just leads to the center, if I use this for mining. Can't remember. A lot of things I can't remember. That's fine. That's quartz. Yeah, it's quartz. Don't need quartz yet. Or currently. Ah, and this is where the proverbial sidewalk ends. Okay. Research. That's right. These are kind of like... Ah, yeah, that's iron. That's something we want. I am under some sort of gas attack. Ah. Let's flatten this out, make a little bridge. Bye. Ooh, that still hurt, that still hurt. Trying to get the maximum distance out of these tethers. Alrighty. Excellent. So if we have hematite creates iron. Yeah, it's iron material. Knew it. We can create iron. We can create an extra large platform. If we can make an extra large platform... Actually, I gotta see if I can make an extra large printer. I am making more and more goals for myself. This game really does this, because I want peak proficiency out of everything and everyone. It's gonna be a tough night, but we're gonna do it. Let's see. It's over there. That's all quartz, I think. Oh, that was the most. Yeah, these still only give you like 33, even if you're on different planets. It's all the same. Start heading out a little further. Light up. There we go. Oh man, it has been a good day. I was just saying to my wife on the break, I'm really glad to be back at just streaming. I find it super relaxing for some reason. There are times where I feel like it stresses me out a little bit, but like, it's a lot of fun. I definitely see it as like almost as like a challenge to overcome. I mean, it really is just like a performance in a sense. But it's something I enjoy doing. Especially having been in things like musical theater and other such things. I enjoy performing and also just being loud and obnoxious sometimes. Or being quietly obnoxious. I'm good at all forms of obnoxious. And annoying. I'm a younger sibling for a reason. Alright. I'm seeing more iron ore over there. Gosh, but yeah, another reason I wanted to play Astroneer today is my wife and I today, we just finished The Expanse. And The Expanse, or at least Season 4 of The Expanse, because The Expanse had just recently come out with its fourth season. Fourth season was great. The show is amazing. It's one of my favorites. It is definitely probably one of the more realistic science fiction shows I've ever seen. Like, it gets the science down on what a lot of space battle would be like, and a lot of attention to detail when it comes to things like zero gravity, and just attention to detail on like... I think one of my favorite things, at least while watching this last episode, which it happens in a few episodes, because this whole show is basically about... it's obviously about when space travel is a lot more common, but man is still only within our solar system. So there's no like Star Trek or Star Wars hyperspace, hyperdrive kind of stuff. It's all just regular, thrusters and traveling around. And we have colonized the moon, colonized Mars, and Mars has become its own separate entity compared to just the Earth, basically. Like Earth and the moon are buddy obviously, but I think the moon is still technically like owned and a part of the nation of Earth, whereas Mars is its own separate entity. And then there are the people who live in the asteroid belt, or also known as the Belters, and a lot of people love the Belters because the Belters are the hardworking people who do lots of mining and seem to just get the short end of the stick. And there's a lot of talk on, if anything ever goes bad between the bigger planets, then the Belters always feel the effects of it. Very, very fun show. And one of the cool attentions to detail that I wanted to mention, though, is that obviously there's no real artificial gravity unless it's spin gravity. So apart from like a huge ship spinning or like a space station that's got its own spinning going, there's just no gravity. And the fun part about that is everyone's got magnetic boots so that they can 3 compound. Okay, easy. Everyone's got magnetic boots so they can walk around as if there were gravity, right? But the fun part about that is when people get into gunfights while on a spaceship, because people get boarded and lots of other things go down. People will get shot and they will die, and their boots still stay on. And so it's just interesting to see someone take a hit and then just their arms just kind of like just rise up because they're just not alive anymore to control their limbs, so their arms just kind of go up, and it's just the blood coming out, not being able to coagulate. It's just all really cool. Just everything just floating, and just you really feel like it's actually in space. It's pretty cool. They do a great job with the special effects and stuff, and like there's scenes where you're on a ship where it's just kind of dirty, and they haven't thrown things away, and so there's floating cans and stuff that people like walk into, and garbage they just push away, and it's just a lot of attention to detail, and it's really, really good. And I may or may not love it because the first time I watched it, I was on medical grade heroin. What? The first episode of The Expanse came out. It came out around Christmas time of 2015, and that was pretty awesome because I had just gotten married, and I had what is known as a sebaceous cyst, and it was causing me a lot of pain, and I went to the doctor, and they gave me basically medical grade heroin. Probably, I mean, if you knew anything about the opioid crisis and all that kind of stuff, you would just get ridiculous, absurd drugs for things that you probably didn't need something so hefty, but they gave it to you anyway. So I basically got the equivalent of heroin to mitigate my pain, and it was interesting. Heroin is interesting. Not a phrase I use often, but I did experience that. I believe it was tramadol or something weird like that. And I've never really had any like huge painkiller drugs before that, and so that was my big first experience. And literally, my body, like, I felt like I couldn't feel it. Like, I lost all feeling, but like in a really good, like, I am the most comfortable I've ever been in my life. I could like sleep for like 5 years. It was weird because we went to the doctor like early in the morning because I was in so much pain. Because this cyst was actually on the back of my neck, so any movement would just like agitate it, and I was just in so much pain, and it hurt. And then they gave me these wonderful pills, and we come back, it's the afternoon, and I was like, I'm gonna take one of these for the pain. And we had a moment because my wife and I, we were staying with all my family at my sister's place. We were there with my sister and my nephew, and it was a good time. But my wife and I had a quiet moment. We're like, yeah, let's just watch this new show, The Expanse, that's coming out. It looks like fun sci-fi. I love sci-fi a lot, and my wife enjoys watching it. And so we're like, yeah, let's just do it. So we start watching it, and this stuff is kicking in. Like this, it's basically heroin. And so like, I'm watching everything, and I'm just like so happy about it. And it was great because we see a moment in the very first episode. There's like this asteroid that crashes into this like space installation or whatever, and I was like, that's awesome. And I'm just remembering this scene, like, that's really cool, that's awesome. And then like half an hour passes, and I'm like, I turn to my wife and I'm like, hey, this show's really good. Can you like rewind it back to the part where the asteroid crashed, because I think I blinked or something, because I don't remember anything that happened. It was like a half an hour of show that I just completely was seeing it, and I just was like, I don't remember at all. I don't remember any of it. So we essentially watched the episode like twice, and I just couldn't remember what happened for the life of me. And I didn't even realize it at the time, but I felt so bad afterwards. I was like, I was really messed up, and I'm so sorry. Oh, it was just so funny. I was so high. And it's not an experience of mine that or not an experience that I'm used to. Again, that was my first time ever taking something like that. It was just funny, man. But yeah, The Expanse, one of my favorite shows, even while intoxicated. Maybe even more so. The attention to detail, mwah, beautiful, love it, love it, love it. We should make some more of that stuff, but I don't have any yet. See, I should really be collecting more organic for the generators. What's that? That's a broken thing. I mean, I did see another wind turbine down here somewhere. I guess I could go chasing after that. Probably make more, or place more tethers and stuff. Wasn't there one down here? I thought it was down here. It was in one of these little craters. But yeah, The Expanse, great sci-fi show. Love it. Oh, another thing to mention, actually, if you were here to listen to my story about me and my friends playing Arkham Horror in the middle of the night. That entire time that I was playing, or that I was hanging out with my friends, and my wife was like, "No, you go hang out with them. I don't wanna slow you down, and I want you guys to have fun and blah blah blah." And she's like, "I'll stay home," and she was like, I have some things I want to do actually too." And so she was at home with my dad, and they watched through the second season of the new Lost in Space. And I was almost quite jealous because I really want to watch Lost in Space. I still haven't watched it actually, but my wife was watching Lost in Space with my father the whole time. And I got super sick. And it really sucked. The whole night was a lot of fun, but getting sick sucked, like, quite a bit. Let's see. I really just need to see what... I need to figure out a solution for power right now. So I could make a solar array. I believe I'm on Visania. Astropedia. Planets. Yeah, I look like I'm on Visania. See, it's got low sun, but high wind power. So fans are probably the best plan. Fan is the plan. Or we'll see if we can find another one of these things. I can't really see myself, so I don't know if I'm like sitting up in frame very well. That's whatever. It's good, my brother says. I don't know what he's talking about. I imagine it's Lost in Space that he was talking about. But yeah, no, I do need to watch Lost in Space. I know of or at least online, I've seen this, and my sister brought this up. Lost in Space, yeah, I was talking about Lost in Space. I know a lot of people were a little upset, or weren't upset, but they just couldn't stick with the series because of the very first episode of the first season. Because there's something that's probably not very scientifically sound. I mean, you could probably make some arguments for it, but basically just like... someone is swimming in the water in a spacesuit, obviously so they can breathe still. But while they're swimming down there, apparently there's like some sort of weird flash freeze, and all the water freezes like almost all at once, and like it doesn't expand and like kill her and crush her suit and all this other stuff. Which is great. I mean, I love when people, you know, try and look into the science of things. It's the fi part of the sci-fi. Yeah, it's the fiction aspect of... people can't deal with the fiction of the science fiction. Which I like when things are realistic, but I can also get behind something that's not for the fun of it. Like, I mean, I love things like the video game Halo. Like, I love Halo, even though a lot of it's probably a little absurd, but... a little absurd. But... those were my words. Like, I love Halo, but I mean, I don't necessarily look at it as, like, the pinnacle of, like, oh, this is actually, like, all very scientifically sound. Like, I don't really know all that. Like, I don't know how well a ring world would do. There's books on it. But I don't know how all that works. But at least what I mean with, like, The Expanse, though, is, like... there are no space fighters. Like there are cruisers and frigates that shoot missiles and stuff, but like there would actually be no real... I hate those things. If I die, let me die. Let him live. Bring him home. Oh, that finished. Alright, where's the dead body icon? Should have been like in this direction somewhere. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. There we are. It's so close to home. But the Expanse, like, for real, just a lot of the details are all true to what life would be like. Oh yeah, like I was saying, like, there's no, like, no X-Wings and TIE fighters. Like, I love Star Wars, but, like, it's kind of true that, like, you wouldn't really have a small craft like that because it wouldn't really be practical, because for a handful of different reasons, which I'm trying to remember right now and it's not working out very well. But a lot of it is just that, you know, things can be detected and you can shoot them down with missiles, and that's the main way of doing things. And like missiles, at least in our current science of things, like, you would use missiles for taking down other ships. Now all these ships will now also have, like, rail guns so that they can shoot down other enemy missiles. And a small craft just wouldn't be able to hold all the weaponry and be able to perform all the things you would want it to really do. It was really frustrating. I hate that I see the lights, but nothing spins. And it spins. There we go. I don't know if I actually, I don't know how the wind is programmed in this game, but I don't know if if I make these higher, I don't know if they actually work any better. Like, I think, like, there might be a difference between, like, being, like, way down in a crater as compared to, like, up on this level of ground, but I don't know if, like, it being like this is blocking anything. I don't think it is. I don't know. Alright, we have an extra large printer. Jeez. We have so many things. I don't have a soil centrifuge, do I? I also have you. It can be programming you without any power, too. Or researching. Oh, man, this is a mess. Alright, yeah, let's spread out this ground. This was my landing pad from before. Let's just make a flat-ish base, even if it's slanted. I don't care. I just need something flatter to make a base on here. Let's actually restructure all this. I'll feel a little bit better about it if I restructure it. It's also not a great... It's not great. We'll spin it this way so we don't run off the edge. But yeah, again, I've said it many a time, I'm a big sci-fi fan. I love space games, love space shows. Science fiction is just great. It's definitely one of my favorite things to have in media. Good for books, good for shows and movies. And yeah, The Expanse is, again, for realism, one of my favorites. But I did also like Battlestar Galactica and stuff like that. Like, all really good. The real magic is Stargate, though. Stargate's the best. If you ever have, like, time for frickin' over 200 hours of the main show, then go for it. Gosh, it was like 230-ish episodes, probably less than 230, but made over 200 episodes for Stargate SG-1, and then for its spin-off shows lasted a good, 5 seasons for one, 2 for another, and they're hoping to revive it somehow right now. We shall see how that goes. But good show. There we go. Yeah, Stargate is a show I grew up watching with my father. My father got me into science fiction. And my love for it has just grown, honestly. I like reading Isaac Asimov books. Whoopsie daisy, that's not okay. Isaac Asimov's really good. Love his stuff. Read some of his stuff in high school, actually. Love his stuff. Come on there, buddy. You guys connect. Let's see. I guess we can have you here. Let's do more of this action. So, thinking of this game, I actually also recently watched, I believe it was No Clip, made a documentary about System Era and the developer of the game and the people who created it and their story and stuff. Really good documentary. It's on YouTube. I very much suggest it. If you just look up like Astroneer documentary, very, very good. Really, really awesome. It's a good sound. Yeah, no, the people who made this game were great. I love the design of this game. It's also a pretty rough documentary though, because they did lose one of their friends during development. They had a friend pass away, and it's just really sad. But it's a really cool story about the developers, just kind of coming together and deciding, hey, we want to make a game, and we want to make a kind of different game. Like, we're not shooting space aliens, and we're kind of exploring and doing like a. I mean, they mentioned Minecraft and other games that are kind of the survival and building kind of games, and how they wanted to be like that, but they wanted to have their own unique spin on the genre and just the whole story of how their design, philosophy came together, and it's just really good. I would highly suggest it if you like this game and if you're interested. Okay, got the printer. I wanted to make a large platform for this guy. A large printer. Question is, I guess I don't really have the large platforms aren't made there, I don't think, or like these extra large ones that have 2 iron and 2 ceramic. That's the one I want, but I imagine since they're extra large, they will come from the large printer. Only makes sense. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. So we should make. If I don't have another platform, well, we can borrow one of these real quick. You're not doing too much right now. Oh, the organization's killing me. I'm gonna create a little power bank back here. There it is. Couldn't say it. Just so everything. Okay, I don't like how you look. There we go. Feels a little bit better. Oh, I want you to go into you. There we go. More power. Sit over there. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's the most optimal, but that's fine. We're gonna allow it for now. Sorry, platform. Tethers? Guess so. Oh man. Here we go. Connect everybody. Unpack you. Doop, doop, doop. Alright. Shelter. Extra large platform. Ceramic. We have iron to spare, man. I have iron floating around for days. We need more ceramic. We don't have any clay. Can I rearrange this guy real quick? Oh, that's not the button. C? Yeah, C. Okay. This. Just want to spin you around. Just so you're kind of at an angle. The flow of power going that way. Can't see anything on this. Soil centrifuge, aluminum compound. We can do that easy. Actually, we still have an aluminum floating around on this guy, I believe. Yeah, he's right here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We got it, we got it, we got it. Go forth. Awesome. Okay, there we go. All of our things are hooked up. Pick these up so I'm not just floating around. Oh, our baby printer. Okay, this little guy back here will have its own little territory for it here. Just in case. Give you a little more room. There we go. There we go. Everyone deserves their own little space. Alrighty. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. As high as I can go. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to toss all this garbage. Also, has that been there this whole time? Because I really should have powered that thing. Alright, more garbage. Research. More research. I don't really need to be researching all the stuff I'm researching, but I guess I'm just keeping it going. Not yet. Let's save the power that we got for that. This game is too cute. Oh, this is that ghetto platform that I salvaged that only has one working plug, but I still wanted it because it held stuff for me. Let's get back here. You guys are going in the garbage once I make a shredder. That's the word. It's between smelter and shredder. All right. Back to the big problem of not having enough resin to just put everything down in. Alright. Alright, let's put down some stuff. Give them more batteries and more space. We got this. Perfect. Let's just find some more resin, which should be around. Resin's supposed to be like the most... Resin and compounder, yeah, like the most prolific stuff. Yeah, I remember digging down in here before. More resin, come on. Some below me here. It's dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. More resin. Nope. Not Astroneer, what's that? Can't remember the word. It's what makes fuel hydrazine. It's more wind power. Might actually go down and steal that. I'll reconnect these while I'm at it. What's the word? Hydrazine, ammonium? I think it's ammonium. Oh, hey, is this clay? This is clay. I actually want some of this because we need some ceramics. was looking for this earlier. How much we got? Yeah, let's get a 4th. It's a cool sound. I really love the sounds in this game. It's so good. Is there a little bit of resin up in that? Is that resin? Just looking for any bit of resin here. No, it's ammonium. Alright. Looking around. I think I'm gonna salvage this this other fan here. Real quick spot check for, is that some for resin, this old stuff. I mean, that got us a full stack, but I would have liked more. Not to be greedy, but I would have liked more. Please. Anyone? Alright. Guess not. Guess not. It's too bad. Too bad. Oh boy. So I know I've joked before about this being a Resident Evil stream, which is not the only game I've played on stream, but I did definitely play it a lot. I do enjoy it quite a bit. Fun thing about it is I have been playing Resident Evil 2 a lot. I played through all the little DLCs, at least finished the first 3 that were there, and then the 4th one that you unlock. I'm pretty sure I've heard there's more you unlock. But I did the short DLC missions, and then I know that, so I've only played through the first, or the A, I mean, they used to be called like the A side or the A campaign. So I played through the first campaign of Leon and Claire, and I've gotten higher, or the S ranks, or S plus in some of the ranks. I think S plus in 2 and S in one of the others. But I do plan on playing through the second run through sometime this year before RE3 comes out, and I hope to stream that. I would like to play the second run through on stream. I think that would be a good time. We got 1. Dang it. This is terrible. It's terrible, terrible. Alright, we're in need of platformery. A spot for, yeah, we can put that on here. Get you to generate some power here. Now it's like fully powered because we have so many wind turbines going. Okay, we just need some resin. We just need some resin. All right, we need to go to some other places. All right, we're not coming back until we get a ton of resin. Gonna make a ton of stuff. We'll have a functioning base, and then we might actually be able to help out with some of this this little event thing, which is supposed to be going on until the 17th. So we only have a couple days left. Yeah, I do love space exploration. These kind of video games are a lot of fun. Even if this is the #1 Resident Evil stream. Gosh, I do want to play more Resident Evil. Like, I already feel it. I want to play through the HD remake again. I need to finish that Chris playthrough. I actually never finished that. Which, again, all of it will be coming to YouTube. I promise it's coming up. Editing a lot of stuff. And it's going to be up. It's going to sound and look better than it did when I played it. So... But, yeah, no, space exploration stuff, especially, like, I've been playing a lot of Elite Dangerous as well. Love Elite Dangerous. Really pretty game. A lot of fun. Once you get into it. High learning curve. Or, like, learning curve is just like a cliff. Like, it can be rough. What the heck are you? You're just a tree of some kind. You know, you're the Slappy Tree. Yeah, I don't like Slappy Tree. I don't want to be slapped off this cliff. There we go. Ye old Slappy Tree. Okay, we wanna get over there because there's, don't lose you. Okay, we just need to get resin. We just need to get resin. That's the whole goal. Any resin we see, we're taking. We're gonna fill up on resin. I'm gonna bleed my RAM dry, putting down all these tethers, but we're gonna, or my CPU, more like, but we're gonna keep going until we just fill up on resin, even though I just ran out of tethers. How far do you get me? Then again, I haven't had any trouble finding compound. Ooh, yes. Okay. Oh. Well, I guess that's mine now. Thank you. Alright. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Curious. Those are just extenders. Yeah, those are extenders. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna dig myself into a pit like I always do. It's never smart to dig right under yourself. It's just not the best idea. Not normally, anyway. Depends on what you're doing, but more often than not, a bad idea. There we go. This is the vein of resin we've needed. Goodness. Air's important. I am an organism. I breathe. Crap. Alright, we are... Oh, I need one more. Oh, that last one's almost full too. We just need a little touch more. That might be it. There it is. Excellent. Mission accomplished. We have achieved the mission. Now we just need to return with the goods. And we will be all set. Talking a lot about games. I'm thinking about more of the stuff I want to stream. There's a lot of games I want to stream that, again, are going to take time for me to figure out how to get looking good on stream. Just because I do want to play some older games, but it's going to take a little bit of work getting those working. Which sometimes I find fun. I want to put a little bit more effort into the stream, or at least preparing for it a little bit better, because there have been times where I was like, okay, we're going to play this game. It's really old, but I'm sure I can make it work, and I only give myself I gave myself 2 hours to try and figure out one, and it was just not coming, so. But I'm gonna try better to at least plan for that a little bit better, and to just make better decisions on that. There's a lot of games, though, that are good for streaming, a lot of different games that have been coming out of the woodwork now for, or at least that are popular right now. So one game that obviously everyone's talking about right now is Escape from Tarkov has been really popular, which I've watched a little bit of, and it looks kind of cool, or at least it's an interesting idea. It's almost like a unique take on Battle Royale almost, it seems, because it's a lot of it's like a looter shooter, except for you're going into situations where there's real players and AI players, or just AI it's like soldiers and stuff, and you're fighting, trying to find good loot, and you're trying to escape Tarkov, I guess, hence the name. But the main thing is just that you're going in on these little missions, trying to find better and better weapons and armor and things like that. And it all seems very realistic, which is kind of cool. I do love a game that does some solid realism. But it's a little weird, because to me, when I watch it, I just think so. I don't know. I feel like the overall goal, I haven't watched enough of it, but I feel like the overall goal just doesn't seem terribly clear to me. I understand you want to get better equipment and gear, but I haven't seen what the end goal is, if you're really trying to escape a place, or because I hear there's bosses and other things you can face, so I don't know if there's a specific mission you need to beat in order to leave, and that's everyone's main goal, or what have you. I am a little lost on that point. Also, the lack of wind on the high wind planet is frustrating. My little batteries aren't helping. Alright, let's collect some leafy greens, shall we? Can you guys stop making out for a second so you stop making collision noises. Thank you. Alright. We're just gonna do some of this action. Tongues. They just look like tongues to me. I don't know if anyone else sees that. They just look like tongues. Give me all those little dudes. Yeah. Alright. I wish these giant trees counted. Maybe cutting down trees and getting organic like it was nothing. Actually, I'm not going to be able to hold the next one, am I? Probably not, but we will carry it by hand. Woo! So I hope everything's looking okay. Again, trying to make the stream as good as it can be. Been futzing with lots of settings and whatnot. Trying to push a little bit of my limits, but also keep it pretty steady. And it's been going pretty well. Can't complain, honestly. Speaking of quality, it's like the quality of my stream looks great on mobile. But hey, that's great. I mean, lots of people watch on mobile, honestly, so that's good to hear. One of the things that was concerning me last year, or at least one of the last streams I had last year, was I was playing The Outer Worlds. Great game so far. Played it for a few hours. Like, funny dialogue. It looks great. It's basically Fallout in space, obviously. It's a lot of fun. The only thing that I found concerning was that, like, my computer was struggling with it, and I, like, met and or exceeded the requirements. So I was kind of concerned. I was like, why am I having an issue with this? And I looked up a few different things, and apparently a lot of people were having issues, even people with, like, very, very high-end rigs. Like very, very awesome computers. They're like, yeah, no, my computer just for some reason is having frame rate drops. I can even drop all the settings down to, like, 0. Like, just terribly bad looking, oh yeah, I need to be smelting this. Like, bad looking stuff. And the game it's just terrible. Like, it's really freaking slow. Or, like, it really, it's stuttery and stuff, and it's just not working. And I was really like, why is this the case? This is so weird. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's drivers or certain chipset of CPUs, or I don't know what, but it's a little bit better. I've tweaked with it a bit, and it might be streamable. I might be doing it like 30 FPS or something, just because it's the only way I can play it. But I would like to play that game again. It frustrates me that it was just not working out so well. That takes a lot of ceramic. Probably gonna need another one of those in a second, but we'll see. Alright, let's get life in order here. Alright. I'm doing these because I want to smelt them. Ceramic, I needed you for this. Okay. So we need it for that, but we got more of these, so that we can make more of those to make more of that. Here we go. Let's what we do need. My brother's favorite thing, medium storage. Actually, do we have those other weird storages? We don't. Let's research some of them. Titanium. Jeez, I don't know you need titanium for this junk. I don't know if there may or may not be titanium on this planet. I'm not 100% sure. Aluminum alloy, steel, woof. Alright, we'll just stick with the little stuff for now. That's fine. Honestly, that is totally fine. I don't know of much titanium in and around this area, so let's see. Get Keep that guy running. Hopefully that speeds everything up. Hoping, anyway. Doesn't really show which way the power's flowing anymore. Ain't used to. Okay, those are still running. Oh, this guy's not even printing it, is it? I didn't start it. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, right there is actually going to be a good spot for you. Come to collapse. That's collapsed. And then, yeah, I got no other space. Actually, let's build another one. Okay, and let's keep the power train running. We get everything. Yes, now we got the wind, so we're pushing out as much power as we can. Hopefully we'll save any leftover power in these if at all possible. We have space for all of our trinkets and compounds and whatnot. Okay. Good. See, that I didn't want to have happen, but that's fine. I might just make another set of these, because these honestly relieve a lot of stress in my head. I like having organization. Organization's a big thing for me. I wonder if my wife would disagree with me on that. Okay. This one almost done? Almost. Maybe right here will be good for this one. Did I? Yeah, I put it on here. I mean, I might need more platforms at some point, but I just want to have organization. It's been frustrating me this whole time. And we're going to make a large shredder here soon, and we're going to shred a bunch of things, and then hopefully we'll be able to buy everything we've ever wanted with money. Or, well, it's technically still a barter system, but that's fine. I will give you garbage for these expensive metals. Fans are working pretty well. This guy's still running. Still got some fuel on it. And hopefully whatever excess might be saved on a battery. Maybe. And we can still get a bunch of basic stuff out of here, actually. I still have one of these. Maybe I should use some of those resins to make more not capsules. What are they called? What is this called? But the actual container capsule, what's the word they use? Can't remember what they call it. Canister? Soil something? What's the word? It's really gonna bother me now. Small canister is what they call it. Okay, cool. Yes! Amazon package has arrived. Yeah, this honking beast gets to go out here by itself. Alright. And next we need to make... Oh, I haven't researched it yet, have I? the extra large shredder. Perfect. Alright, now I need steel for that. I have the tungsten carbides I need, but we need steel. That's right. We still need to make... Carbon we can do. Carbon's simple. And I'm already using all of it. That's fine. We can get more. We have one right there. But we need argon. Don't know if argon is made here. What do we need for the tungsten? That might be fun. Glass and ceramic, easy money. Bye, wifey. I don't know where she went. I love her though. Okay. Let me see here. Let me see here. Let me see here. Glass, ceramic, tungsten. Tungsten. What's tungsten made from? Where's my rocket? Yeah, let's just, I know it's right here, but let's look real quick. Do I have anything, do I have any other holes filled with random junk? Just want to make sure I got, all this terrain is so messy. Just want to make sure I got everything, like, useful out of them. I think we did. I mean, I think I had some, like, chess pieces or whatever. That's not important now. Excellent. Okay, we got this guy. Might need to scrap some more things. Can I scrap chess pieces? Can. I might need this, so it's fine. Well, we can always collect more chess pieces. That's fine. I do want to make that chessboard at some point, though. Alright. So we got more of this. Alright, so I need to figure out ammonium laterite, malachite. So neither of those. Will it tell me what it does when I... No. Hold on. Yeah, so I know it's not titanite or lithium. Sulfurite, I'm pretty sure it was aluminum. Is it wolframite or hematite? That's the real question. That's aluminum, that's iron. Sulfurite. Is it wolframite? Tungsten. I think that's what it is. Hold on. 'Cause that's what I need. Hold on. What is this thing again? Yeah, it's this that I need to look at. 'Cause we need glass, we need ceramic, which are easy, and tungsten. Type refined. Wolframite is the thing. So we need wolframite, and I know it's not on this planet because that's why my brother had to bring me stuff that other time. Wolframite. Oh, I need 3 for 2. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's grab some more junk. Actually, I think chairs might be too big for this little guy. It is. He's just a little guy. In all honesty, we'd actually be better off making stuff to throw in there. Like this beacon. Like honestly, I might just do that actually. Let's just make a beacon, some other stuff, and we can... Oh hey, I got one of those. Probably won't give me much. I could scrap that too. I don't know if I care to do that. Because again, the organization is paramount. Ooh, we got like halfway there. We were living on a prayer, as it were. I mean, I could just make... I could just get some compound and just make a ton of tethers. Which looks like the easiest thing to do right now. Oh my. Yeah, so I think getting back to talking about the stream and stuff and all that jazz, which I do a lot, I want to be more consistent. Like, I want to be better with my schedule and, like, streaming when I say I'm going to stream and, you know, being, talking about it more so that people know it's coming and happening instead of just kind of being like, oh yeah, hey, I'm streaming, okay, bye. Like, actually, I wonder if a small printer will net me more. Well, we can see how long it goes. But yeah, no, I feel like I've been a little bit of like an inconsistent streamer. Like I could keep to a schedule pretty well, but I feel like lots of times I would just not be prepared. I'd be kind of late. I just wasn't mentally ready or there, and it would just take a lot for me to really get in the moment after that. We can get more. We'll just do this now. But I am going to change up the show structure a bit. I want to do it seriously, but I don't want to be too hard on myself with how I do things. Because number one, out of everything, this stream for me, I think is kind of a way for me to just enjoy, just kind of a creative outlet and having fun and relieving stress. Like that's the main thing. I want to learn how to do it and do it good, but I want to have fun with it and not concern myself so much, you know? I swear I had an extra glass floating around at some point. I got a ceramic right there. But yeah, I really do want to be a little bit more organized and planned out with a lot of this. It's kind of frustrating to me because I feel like I've done an okay job for the most part, but like I know I can do better. But like it's frustrating when there's like a secondary thing in life that you want to do and be good at, or like practice and do. But like you just do normal life stuff, you know. You're just trying to do well at work, trying to have enough time to spend with your significant other, you're trying to balance lots of things, you know, you're balancing, you know, your physical, mental, social, spiritual, all that stuff, and trying to make sure all that's going well can be tough for sure. Yes. All right, give us a little bit of power, and then we will do our best to make these into more fuel. Guess we can give more generator power though. Speed that up. I swore I had a glass over here. For real, I swore I had a glass over here. But yeah, no, life things, they don't necessarily get in the way, but it's just another thing you have to, you know, be used to. Like, if you want to spend a lot more time reading, which I do, and I've been trying to do, I'm gonna murder every tongue plant for the rest of ever. Goodness gracious, these things are so annoying now. Like, I just look at my day and I'm like, hey, I just need to start. Because the thing is like, here it is. Jeez, my loppy spawns. When I start doing something, I'll put this closer so I know where it is. When I start doing something that I enjoy, it becomes easier to do it. And especially with like reading, when I start reading, I just read a ton. Like I don't stop because like, do that for the future. I don't stop just because like I'm having fun and it's really good and I'm in it. It's just the problem is like finding a moment to be like, look, you can just read for 10 minutes. And if you want to keep reading, keep reading. And that's the thing with something I need to do with streaming a little bit more is being like, look, you set aside the time, you have this planned out, just prepare a little bit because you know once you start, it's going to be a ton of fun. And it's not like I get super stressed out or anything. It's just like, well, that's something extra I have to do, and you know maybe it'll be easier the next day, and I'll just hold off. Which is really it usually just comes down to it just comes down to just you know time management and like and just knowing like it's gonna be totally fine. It's not a problem. Like it's just it's just something you got to do. Like I mean, you've set it aside. You know you're wanting to do it. So just do it. It's good for you, and it's gonna be fun. So like why contain it? It's cool. And just have fun. It's definitely something that like it's not like I need to give myself permission to have fun or that like I have a hard time, you know, relaxing or anything like that. Oh crap! What was the word I was gonna use? It's just really dang it! What was I gonna say? Yeah, my mind is just completely gone. It's totally gone. Because I need more platforms and I know it. Make more carbon. More carbon, I say. All right, let's get more of that resin. I believe it was this way. Yeah, so it's not that I'm giving myself, or like I need to give myself permission or I need to hype myself up all the time to like do something like streaming. It's just like, in life, I feel like sometimes doing things that require effort or like an active thing instead of like a proactive thing instead of like something that's reactive, or at least, I don't know, it's more like, you know, active and passive, is my wife and I, you know, like I said before, we watch shows like The Expanse, and sometimes we watch television shows and stuff. And it's like, it's not the most active thing. You're a very passive, you're doing a very passive thing, just watching a television show. Whereas streaming, I mean, playing a video game or talking or doing art or whatever you do on your stream, and obviously with me, it's a lot of just, you know, talking, telling stories, and playing video games. Having other people on, talking to them. A lot of... It's a very active thing. It's a thing you have to think about. But it has a lot of payoffs, and it's a lot of fun because of that. It's just that while you're doing it, or like when you're thinking about it, you're like, wow, it's a lot of energy, and I could probably put that into something else, or save up some of that energy for tomorrow where I have to go back to work, or, you know, one of many other things that, you know, you do in life. And that gets tough sometimes, you know, you're, like I get thinking like, well, I mean, the most important thing is I, you know, do my job and keep getting paid and do all this stuff. But I mean, it is really important to be like, again, socially active, to be engaged in your own like hobbies and things you like to do. Since destroying my old base, I don't remember where all my old tethers were. I thought there was a set of tethers over that way. Guess I must have gone this way to get the resin there. That giant resin deposit. We need to find that again. Again, my memory is garbage, apparently. Because this is where we found the other... wind turbine. And we should probably take a break here in a sec. Number one, because I'm losing my marbles. Number two, it is almost getting pretty late. But I'm having fun. We almost have a solid base going here. There's a little bit of resin down there, but I don't know if it's worth jumping to just grab that one little bit. Is it this way? Yeah, this is it. All right, when we come back, we're gonna gather some more resin. We're gonna finish this beautiful base, and we might come back tomorrow, play a little bit, and get some. We gotta gather these presents. I haven't seen any presents. I imagine they're floating in and around and all about. I imagine they're just not generally in the general area of the base, just because they programmed it so that they would be kind of apart, or maybe it's on a specific planet. I mean, maybe it's just not all on Glacio. We'll figure that out. We'll get some points. We'll earn some of these silly skins that exist. Apparently there's a few of them. Looking right now. Yeah. Oh, there's a mask and a visor. That looks like fun. Alright. Anyway, we'll be right back in a few minutes. Thank you, everybody. Again, I say thank you all the time. Don't mean to be annoying with it, but honestly, thank you. Can never say thank you enough to people who just like to come watch and hang out. So much fun. Alright, we'll be right back.
Yeah!